Hello everyone. This is a yoga session brought to you, everyone at HMP by Live Karma Yoga. There's regular classes, hopefully starting up again on the wings very soon. So if you want to participate, just ask your wing staff, the yoga reps, or any one of the instructors that you see walking around. My name's Remy. I've done exactly that. I started practicing with Live Karma Yoga about 3 years ago as a prisoner in HMP Wandsworth, and I can honestly say it changed my life. You know, it helped me in loads of different things, in loads of different ways, and I began exactly where you are, exactly the same way, living exactly the same way that you are, and now I am where I am, and I hope the same works out for you. This is an invitation to practice yoga, whether it's your first time or whether you're already practicing, and I hope you enjoy it. With that in mind, I actually thought that I was remembering what the beds in HMP are like, and how they're not very comfortable, and how lying on them, you know, really digs into your back. And there's not much space to walk around in a cell, and we get stiff, you know, and uncomfortable. So with that in mind, I thought, okay, let's try a bit of yoga, which stretches out the back, loosens it up, warms it up, and hopefully the rest of the body as well. So I'm not going to carry on talking. Just get a bit of space in your cell, enough for you to lie down from head to toe, and about 2 foot wide. And let's begin. So if we just get to the middle of where we want to start, in the middle of the space, just get your knees in that area, come to a seated position, hands on knees, feet tucked underneath, toes out, and just sit up straight, or just sit comfortably, and just get nice and relaxed to start with. Just take a few breaths. And just get comfortable. Now, you might have a lot of things going on for you. You know, getting arrested, court dates, pleas and these, trials, sentencing, or it might be something else like association or exercise or getting a shower, you know. But whatever it is, I'm not saying forget about it, but just put it to the side for a minute. Just say, okay, I'll deal with you, but I'll deal with you later. Right now, let's try and deal with this. Well, let's try and get our heads onto the mat, into our bodies. With that in mind, just feel the mat underneath you or the floor. Just get grounded. Just hear whatever you're hearing, whatever sounds, see whatever you're seeing, and just get comfortable. Just bring your mind to here and be here now. And get nice and quiet. And just begin to breathe in and out through your nose. Try and get comfortable just where you are. No need to be anywhere else. Just breathe in and out through your nose. And on your next inhalation, take a nice deep breath in and exhale through your mouth. And again, nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And one more time. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And now I'd like you to just carry on breathing, just in and out through your nose. And open your eyes. Look in front of you. Try and get a bit of length to your spine. Breathe out and look down towards your navel, towards your belly button. And as you breathe in, just your head and your neck look up. And as you breathe out, look down towards your belly button. And breathe in and look up. And breathe out and look down at your belly button. Hold here for a second. And roll up from the right as you breathe in. And roll down to the left as you breathe out. Roll up and breathe in from the right. Roll out and down from the left. One more time. Roll up and breathe in from the right. Breathe out and roll down from the left. And stop as you're looking at your belly button. And reverse that movement. Breathe in and up from the left. And breathe out and down from the right. Up and in from the left. Down and out from the right. One more time. Breathe in and roll up from the right, from the left. Breathe out and roll down from the right. Stop, look at your belly button. Breathe in and look up. Breathe out and look forward. And just breathe in and out. And get your hands, put them on your knees. And as you breathe in, just lift your shoulders all the way up to your ears. And breathe out and lower them down. And breathe in and all the way up. And breathe out and all the way down. Breathe in, shoulders up. Breathe out, shoulders down. And as you breathe in, spread your arms nice and wide to your sides and all the way up. Stretch up, carry on looking forward. And as you breathe out, just let your arms come down and let your hands rest on either side of you. And breathe in. And as you breathe out, lift your left arm all the way up. Breathe in, stretch up. And as you breathe out, stretch over towards the right. It's just a gentle stretch, nothing too strenuous. And hold for 3, for 2, for 1. And as you breathe in, bring your left arm back down to where it started. Breathe in and bring your right arm up. Stretch up. And as you breathe out, stretch over towards your left. And hold for 3, for 2, for 1. And as you breathe out, bring your hand back down. Breathe in, both arms all the way up. Stretch up. And hands back down to your knees. Breathe in and bring your left arm up. Put your right hand down onto the floor. And as you breathe out, bring your left hand to the outside of your right thigh. Breathe in and bring some length to the spine. And as you breathe out, just twist over towards your right. Nothing too strenuous, just a nice gentle twist to wake up the spine. For 3, for 2, for 1. And release. Hands on thighs. Breathe in. Right arm all the way up. Right arm down as you breathe out to the outside of your left thigh. Breathe in, get some length to your spine. And as you breathe out, twist over towards your left. You can use your left arm to help you twist if you want. Just a gentle twist. For 3, for 2, for 1. And release. Hands back onto your thighs. Breathe in and look up. When I say look up, get that length to your spine. Breathe in right away from the base of your spine. So breathe in through your stomach, your lower stomach, up through the middle, to your chest, to your neck. Get that length in your spine. Breathe in, look up, and as you breathe out, keep that length in your spine, and let your body fold over your knees and bring your head down to the ground. And come back up and breathe in, get that length to your spine again, look up, and breathe out and fold forward. Head to the floor. Breathe in and sit up. Look up, get that length to the spine, and breathe out and fold forward. As you breathe in, stretch your hands out in front of you, maybe to the width to the width of your mat, or just out in front of you, just over shoulder length apart. Spread your fingers nice and wide, get your palms onto the floor. Get that length. Maybe give yourself a little wiggle from left to right. And come to a bit of stillness. And breathe in and breathe out. And as you breathe in, I want you to come up onto all fours, to the tabletop. Get your shoulders and your wrists over each other. Get your knees and your hips over each other. And try and get a square in the center of your body. Spread your fingers wide, palms on the floor. And as you breathe in, look up. And your arch and your back should arch down. And as you breathe out, look down towards your belly button, and your back should dome up. And breathe in and look up. And breathe out and look down. Just trying to warm up the spine here. And breathe in and look up and arch your back down. And breathe out and look down and dome your back up. One more time. Breathe in and look up. Breathe out and look down. And come back to that neutral position. From here, breathe out. And as you breathe in, bring your right arm up, point it up towards the ceiling, maybe look up. And as you breathe out, thread it underneath your left arm until your right shoulder touches the floor. And reverse. Breathe in. Stretch your arm all the way up. Look up. Breathe out. Thread your arm through. Shoulder touches the floor. One more time. Arm up. Look up. Stretch up. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, right shoulder touches the floor and hold here. For 3, for 2, for 1. And as you breathe in, look up, stretch up, reach up, and bring your hand back down to tabletop. Breathe out. Breathe in, stretch your left arm up, look up, stretch up. And as you breathe out, thread it through. And let your left shoulder touch the floor. And breathe in and reverse. Look up, reach up, stretch up. Breathe out, thread your hand through. Left shoulder touches the floor. And one more time. Breathe in and reach up. Breathe out, thread your hand through. Left shoulder touches the floor and hold. For 3, for 2, for 1. And breathe in and reach up and breathe out. Bring your hands back to the mat. Come back to your tabletop. From here, as you breathe out, want you to push your palms down and bring your trunk up. I don't want you to move your arms, your elbows, just your torso. So breathe out and your torso comes down. Breathe in and your torso pushes up. Breathe out and down. Breathe in and up. Breathe out and down. Breathe in and up. And come back to your tabletop. Tuck your toes under. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, just lift your knees an inch, maybe 2 off the floor, and hold here. For 3, for 2, for 1, and release. Keep your feet tucked underneath you. And breathe in. Kick your right leg back. And as you breathe out, bring your knee in towards your nose. And breathe in and kick back. And breathe out, knee to nose. Breathe in and kick back. Breathe out, knee to nose. And come back to your tabletop. Tuck your toes under, breathe out. Breathe in and kick your left leg back. And breathe out, left knee to nose. Breathe in and kick back. Breathe out, knee to nose. Breathe in, kick back. Breathe out, knee to nose. And release back into your tabletop. Untuck your toes. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Feel that foundation that we're starting with. And we're going to do a few more cat cows, which is breathe in and look up. Breathe out and look down and dome your back up. Breathe in and look up, arch your back down. Breathe out and look down, dome your back up. One more time. Breathe in and look up. Breathe out and look down. And come back to your tabletop. Bring your toes together. Sit back onto your heels. Hands on knees. Breathe in and look up. Breathe out. Look down towards your stomach, towards your belly button. And look up in front of you. Look forward. And take a couple breaths here. For 3, for 2, for 1. And breathe in and look up. And as you breathe out, fold forward and spread your hands out. Reach out in front of you. And as you breathe in, dome your back all the way up. Keep coming forward, keep coming forward, keep coming forward till your shoulders are over your wrists. And then arch your back down and look up. And as you breathe out, reverse that motion. Come all the way back to your child's pose. And breathe in and dome up. Keep breathing in and arch down. And breathe out and reverse. And breathe in, dome up and arch down. And breathe out and reverse. Come back to child's pose. Breathe in, dome up and arch down. Look up, hold here and breathe out. This is upward cobra. From here, as you breathe in, look over your right shoulder and your right foot. Come into your twisted cobra. And breathe out and look forward. Breathe in, look over your left shoulder and your left heel. And breathe out, look forward. Breathe in, look at your right heel. Breathe out, look forward. Breathe in, look at your left heel. Breathe out, look forward. One more time. Breathe in, look at your left heel. Breathe out, look forward. Breathe in, look at your other heel. Breathe out, look forward. Breathe in, look up, maybe lift your knees off the floor. And come back, all the way back to your child's pose. Head to the floor and take a breath in. Get nice and comfortable and grounded again. Breathe out. And as you breathe in, dome your back up. Come all the way forward and arch your back up. All the way down, look up. And as you breathe out, come up into your first downward dog. Basically, come onto your heels and your toes. And breathe in and lift your heels off the floor. And you should feel your weight tip forward into your palms. Use this opportunity to really ground down into your hands. Get your palms, your fingers flat on the floor. Try and move your chest towards your feet. Try and get that length from your spine. Turn your elbows in towards each other. As you breathe out, bring your heels down to the floor. And if you can, lift your 10 toes off the floor. And you should feel your legs, your thighs, your calves contract. And lower your toes to the floor and hold here for a second. And breathe in. And breathe out. And as you breathe in, come back into your upward cobra, untop your toes. And as you breathe out, come back to your child's pose. And breathe in and come forward into your upward cobra. And breathe out, come back into your downward dog. And breathe in, come into your upward cobra. And breathe out, come back into your child's pose. One more time. Breathe in, come forward into your upward cobra. Breathe out, come back to your downward dog. Breathe in to upward cobra. Breathe out to child's pose. And breathe in to upward cobra. Breathe out to downward dog. And breathe in. And breathe out. This time as you breathe in, bend your knees, look forward to the top of your mat, the space between your hands. Right leg forward, left leg forward, stay folded forward. Palms and feet to the floor. As you breathe in, come halfway up into a flat back. And as you breathe out, palms down to the ground, forward fold. And breathe in, nice and comfortably, just rise all the way up. Stretch your arms up, look forward, breathe in, and as you breathe out, hands down to your sides. From here, basically, I just want you to do whatever your body feels like doing. My wrists feel a bit stiff, so I'm going to loosen them up. Maybe give your feet a little kick, a little wiggle, you know, back, forth, whatever you want to do. Maybe give yourself a little twist from left to right. Just loosen your body out, shake yourself up. Yeah. Get comfortable doing what we do majority of the time, just standing. You know? Get your feet nice and flat underneath you. And just come back to standing still and look forward. Come back to your breath. And breathe in. And breathe out. As you breathe in, reach your arms up, all the way up, stretch up. And as you breathe out, palms to the floor. Let your head roll down, just let your head loose every time you come into a forward fold. Breathe in, come halfway up. Breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, stand up, not look up, but reach up and breathe in. And as you breathe out, bring your palms down, hands down in front of you, like you're holding a box. Get your shoulders square with your feet. palms facing each other, shoulder width length apart. And breathe in. And as you breathe out, come down into a squat. If you want, you can go a bit further and come onto your toes. And hold here for 3, for 2, for 1. Breathe out. And as you breathe in, if you want, you can rise up nice and slowly on your toes and reach up. And breathe out, heels to the floor and palms to the floor, forward fold. Breathe in, come halfway up to flat back. Breathe out, palms to the floor. Breathe in, reach all the way up, stretch up. And as you breathe out, arms out to the side. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, come back down into a squat. Don't let your knees go over your toes. If you want, you can go a little bit further and come up onto your toes, and then your knees will go over your toes. Hold for 3, for 2, for 1. And if you want, you can come up nice and slowly on your toes and reach up all the way up. Bring your heels to the floor, arms down, breathe out, and reach arms to the floor. Breathe in, come halfway up, breathe out, come back to flat back. Breathe in, reach all the way up, hands together, breathe out, bring your palms to your chest center. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, come into another squat. Remember, don't let your knees go over your toes, unless you want to come onto your toes and squat like this. Choice is yours. Hold for 3, for 2, for 1. And maybe come up and breathe in, nice and slowly. Reach up onto your toes. As you breathe out, heels to the floor. Arms down to the ground, forward fold. Breathe in, come halfway up. Breathe out, forward fold. And just hold there for a sec and grab hold of opposite elbows. And just let your whole upper body just hang loose. Let all the tension go. Hold your head from side to side, back and forth. Wiggle your shoulders out. Just let your whole upper body just hang loose. And take a breath or two here. And as you breathe in, come up, reach up. And as you breathe out, hands down to your side. Breathe in, arms up. Hold your left hand with your right palm. And as you breathe out, reach over towards your right. If you can't see what I'm doing, basically what you're doing is reaching up, left arm in your right, breathe out, and reach over towards your right. If you want to stay here, you can, or you've got the option to lift your left foot off the floor and hold for 3, for 2, for 1. Bring your left foot back down, keep that bend, put your weight onto your left foot and lift your right foot up. For 3, for 2, for 1, and bring your right foot down. Breathe in and reach up. Breathe out, fold forward. Breathe in, come halfway up. Breathe out, fold forward. Breathe in, come up. Reach up. hold your right hand with your left. And as you breathe out, bend over towards your left. Stay here if you want, or you've got the option to lift your left foot off the floor. For 3, for 2, for 1. And lower your left foot to the floor, keep that bend. And lift your right foot off the floor. For 3, for 2, for 1. And lower your right foot to the floor. Breathe in and reach up. Breathe out and roll your arms down. And then roll your arms back up again as you breathe in. And again, breathe out and roll your hands down. Breathe in and roll your arms up. Breathe out and roll your arms down. And stop here. And breathe in and reverse that motion. So breathe in and roll your arms up. Breathe out and roll your shoulders down. Breathe in and reach up. Breathe out and roll down. One more time. Breathe in and reach up. Breathe out and roll down. Just stop here for a sec. Get grounded onto your feet. Look forward. And the next time you breathe in, just reach up with your hands. And breathe out, hands to the mat. Breathe in, come halfway up. Breathe out, forward fold. As you breathe in, right leg back, left leg back. Come into your high plank. And hold here for 3, for 2, for 1. And as you breathe out, lower yourself halfway down. Come up into your upward cobra. Breathe out. Come into your downward dog. As you breathe in, lift your heels off the floor. And breathe out. Breathe in again. Lift your right leg off the floor. All the way up. As you breathe out, bring your knee to nose. Breathe in. Kick your right leg back. Breathe out. Bring your right knee to your right tricep. Breathe in. Kick your right leg back. Breathe out. Bring your right knee to your left tricep. Breathe in. Kick back. Breathe out. Lower your left foot to the floor. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in, heels up. Left leg up. Breathe out. Knee to nose. Breathe in. Kick back. Breathe out. Left knee to left tricep. Breathe in, kick back, breathe out, left knee to right tricep. Breathe in, kick back, breathe out, left foot comes down. And breathe. For 1, for 2, for 3. As you breathe in, right leg comes up. As you breathe out, step your right leg forward between your hands. And as you breathe in, stand up into a lunge. From here, just breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in. And as you breathe out, lower your left knee to the floor. Breathe in. Reach your right arm all the way up and back. Try and look back if you can. And breathe out. Bring your right arm down. Breathe in. Bring your left arm all the way up. Try and look back. And as you breathe out, bring your left hand to the outside of your right knee. Breathe in and look up. Breathe out. Try and twist your body over towards your right. Put your hand on the small of your back to help with the twist. And hold for 3, for 2, for 1. And release, hands by your side. From here, arms come up, reach up, and then come up into your lunge. And as you breathe out, maybe swivel your left foot back a little bit, straighten your right foot, your right knee, and reach forward. You should feel a nice stretch from the bottom of your right leg. It doesn't matter how far you can go. No right, there's no wrong. Just do what you can do. That is good enough. You just hold here for 3, for 2, for 1. Bend your right knee, palms to the floor. Come into your lunge, your low lunge. And as you breathe in, kick your right leg back. Breathe out. Halfway down, breathe in. Upward cobra. Breathe out. Come into downward dog. Breathe in. Left leg up. Breathe out. Left leg comes forward. Breathe in. Stand up into your lunge position. And breathe in. And as you breathe out, lower your right knee to the floor. Breathe in. Reach your right arm up. Look up. Reach up. Maybe arch back. And as you breathe out, bring your right hand to the outside of your right thigh. With your left hand on the small of your back. Breathe in. Get that length in your spine as you're looking forward. And breathe out and twist over towards your left. And hold here for 3, for 2, for 1. And breathe in, look forward, and release your hands. Next time you breathe in, reach your arms all the way up. And as you breathe out, lift your right knee off the floor. Maybe get your heels, swivel your foot out, so you get your heels and your feet on the floor. And as you breathe out, fold forwards, straighten your left knee into that nice stretch. Remember, do what you can do, because that is good enough. And breathe. 3, for 2, for 1. As you breathe in, come into that forward folded lunge, palms to the floor. As you breathe in, keep your left leg back, come into your high plank. Breathe out, come back into your downward dog. Bend your knees, look at the space between your hands. Step your right foot forward, left leg forward, forward fold. Breathe in, come halfway up. Breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, arms up, reach up. Breathe out, hands by your side. And breathe. Next time you breathe in, reach your arms up. Breathe out, hands down to the floor. Breathe in, halfway up, flat back. Breathe out, palms to the floor. This time, as you breathe in, keep the bend in your knees. Come up to your flat back and just lift your fingers off the floor, but keep that bend in your knees so you're supporting your back. Let your hands just hang down in front of you. And as you breathe in, reach your arms out to your side. Breathe out, bring your palms together behind you. Breathe in, roll your arms out into a nice big circle and bring them together in front of you. Breathe out, arms behind you. Breathe in, reach your arms out, hands in front. Last time, breathe out, bring your arms behind you and hold on to your palm. Put your hands into a fist. And as you breathe in, try and stretch your hands as far up as they will go, but don't lift your back. And breathe in, and as you breathe out, fold forward. Keeping that stretch in your arms, and now hopefully in your lower back. And breathe in, and breathe out. As you breathe in, bend your knees, Lower your hands to the floor, let them sweep across the mat. And breathe in, and reach up, look up, breathe up, hands to your side, and breathe. So you breathe in, reach your hands up, breathe up, hands down to the floor, forward fold. Breathe in, come halfway up, breathe up, arms to the floor. Breathe in, right leg back, left leg back, high plank. Breathe out, halfway down. Breathe in, come into upward cobra. Breathe out, come back to your downward dog. And breathe in, and breathe out. As you breathe in, bring your right leg up. Breathe out, step your right leg forward. Breathe in, and come up into your high lunge. As you breathe out, bring your arms up over your head, looking forward into your warrior one. For 3, for 2, for 1. And as you breathe out, right arm forward, left arm back. Swivel your back foot if you need to, but make sure you can see your big toe and your knee is over your heel. Come into your warrior 2 for 3, for 2, for 1. Reverse your right palm, reach forward, breathe in, and as you breathe out, reach back. Left hand comes down to your knee. For 3, for 2, for 1. And as you breathe out, roll your arms, windmill your hands all the way back down to the mat. And hold here for a second. And breathe out. Keeping your left hand on the floor, breathe in, bring your right hand and twist up. For 3, for 2, for 1. And as you breathe out, bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot. Swivel your left foot out and breathe in and bring your left hand up. For 3, for 2, for 1. And as you breathe out, bring your left hand to the mat. Breathe in, bring your right foot back, left foot goes on top of your right foot. Come on to your side plank. And you can stay here for 3, or you can reach your hand up over your head, or you can lift your foot up. Whatever you want to do, for 3, for 2, for 1. And as you breathe out, come back into your high plank. And breathe out, come halfway down, breathe in, come up into your cobra. Breathe out, come into your downward dog. Breathe in, right foot comes up, left foot comes up, sorry. Breathe out, left foot comes forward between your hands. Breathe in, come up into your lunge. Breathe out, hands up, palms together. Warrior 1, for 2, for 3. As you breathe in, swivel your right foot out, left hand forward, right hand back, bending your front knee. Warrior 2, for 3, for 2, for 1. Reverse your left palm with your left hand. Breathe in and reach forward. Breathe out, reach back. Right hand to right knee. For 3, for 2, for 1. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, windmill your hands all the way down to the mat, throwing your left foot. As you breathe in, bring your left hand up. Reach up, look up. For 3, for 2, for 1. Breathe out. Left hand comes down to the inside of your left foot. Swivel your right foot to a right angle. Breathe out. And as you breathe in, reach your right hand up. For 3, for 2, for 1. As you breathe out, palms to the floor. Breathe in. Right foot, left foot back. Right foot on top of the left. Come into your side plank. If you want, you can hold here for 3, 2, 1. Or you can reach your arm back. Maybe bring your right foot up. Choice is yours. For 3, for 2, for 1. And as you breathe out, come into your high plank. And hold here as you breathe in. Breathe out. Lower halfway down. Breathe in. Upward cobra. Breathe out. Downward dog. Breathe in. Bend your knees. Breathe out. Left foot forward. Right foot forward. Both hands to the floor. Forward. And breathe in. Come halfway up. Breathe out. Palms to the floor. Breathe in. Reach all the way up. Breathe out. Hands down by your side. And breathe. 3, for 2, for 1. Now we're going to do 2 more standing sequences, and then we're going to get down onto the floor. So I'm going to do a balancing sequence to start with. So if you want to, I'm going to start on the right foot. And what we're going to do is slowly just shift your weight onto your right foot. Find a spot on the floor, a couple of foot in front of you to focus on, and take your time and do this. And as you breathe out, just lift the left foot off the floor to the inside of the shin, and from there it's to you how far you want to go. If you want, I'll show you from the front. So this is the position you want to get into. Then as you breathe out, you can hold this position, or if you want, you can bring the sole of your left foot to the inside of your right thigh and come into what is known as a tree position, tree pose. Your hands can be out in front of you, or it can be to your chest, or they can reach up and out like a tree. For 3, for 2, for 1, and bring your hands down. Now from here you can either release your foot and then start again, or you can bring your left foot on top of your right thigh. Stand here for a sec, get your balance, look at that spot in front of you. Breathe in, bring your palms to your chest, and as you breathe out, lower down into an eagle position. Then breathe in and spread your arms open. And breathe out. For 3, for 2, for 1. As you breathe in, bring your palms together. Option to put your foot back onto the floor, or you can hold your left toe with your left peace fingers. Stand up. Put your right hand on your right hip. Maybe stretch your left foot out in front of you for 1 breath. And breathe out and release. Come back to the standing position. Start again, this time on the left side. So slowly find a spot in front of you, about 2 or 3 foot in front. You can focus on. Shift your weight onto your left foot. Slowly bring your right foot off the floor. Find that bit of balance. Find that center of gravity. Breathe in And as you breathe out, it's up to you how far you want to lift your leg up. If you want, you can bring it all the way up. Maybe you'll have a little wobble like that. And come into your tree pose. Bring the right sole of your foot to the inside of the left of your thigh. And from here, you can hold your hands in front of you. Hold your hands to your chest. Maybe raise your arms up and spread the branches of the tree out. For 3, for 2, for 1, and arms down. Then you can either release your leg, then bring your right foot over your right knee, bring your hands to your chest, and lower down, lower down, lower down. Come into a one-leg lunge, and breathe in, and spread your arms out into eagle. For 3, for 2, for 1, and breathe in, bring your hands to your chest, and you can either stand up from here, or if you want to carry on, put your left hand to your left hip, right hand holds onto your right toes, and stand up slowly, holding onto your left toe, and breathe in, and stretch your right foot out in front of you, for 1 breath, and release as you breathe out. And come back. We should be at the top of our mat. Come back to standing. Take a breath in and a breath out. Breathe in, reach up, breathe out, palms to chest. Flare your elbows up. Get your hands, your elbows and your wrists parallel. Breathe in, stand up straight. As you breathe out, come into a squat and bring your left elbow to your right knee. Come into a twisted chair. And look over to your right. Maybe go a bit further and look up to the ceiling. And then look back down to the floor in front of you. Holding that twist. Then slowly shift your weight onto your right foot. And as you breathe in, lift your left foot off the floor, come into a twisted lunge. And as you breathe out, lower, 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 lower your whole body down to the floor till you come in to a twisted lunge again. And look up to your right for 3, for 2, for 1. And then from here, to reach your left arm back, swivel your left foot around, come out into your warrior 2. For 3, for 2, for 1, and straighten your front right leg. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, bring your right palm to the floor, left palm up towards the ceiling, into triangle pose. 3, for 2, for 1, and as you breathe out, stand back up, arms extended out, lunge back in to your right knee, warrior 2, breathe out, lower your left hand down to your left knee, and then lower your right palm down to the floor in front of you, just a bit to your right. And breathe in, and as you breathe out, lift your back foot up, keeping your right hand maybe on your fingertips on the floor, come into your half moon. And from here, it's up to you how far you want to twist. And twist. So you're looking to your side, and twist. So your palms go up, you can hold for 3, for 2, for 1, and as you breathe out, both hands to the floor, but keep your left leg up. And breathe in, Find that balance on your right foot. Bring your hands to prayer by your chest. Come into warrior three. Breathe in and breathe out and stand up. And breathe. Breathe in, reach up, breathe out, reach down, forward fold. Breathe in, come halfway up, breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, reach up, stand up, palms together, breathe out, palms to your chest, play your elbows out, elbows and wrists in line. Breathe in, stand up straight, breathe out, come into a twisted lunge on your left hand side. You can twist out, looking at a right angle in front of you, or you can twist a bit further and look up to the ceiling, and then look back down to the space in front of you. Shift your weight onto your left foot, and then, as and when you're ready, lift your right foot off the floor. Come into a one-leg twisted lunge. And breathe in. And as you breathe out, just lower your body onto the floor. Down, 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 until you come into that twisted lunge. The right foot is extended all the way back. The front foot, front arms, still in that twisted lunge. For 3, for 2, for 1. And as you breathe in, come out, stand up, come into warrior 2. Right arm back, left arm forward. Still bending that left knee. For 3, for 2, for 1. And as you breathe in, straighten your front leg. And as you breathe out, fold forward, left hand to the floor, right hand to the ceiling. Triangle. For 3, for 2, for 1. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, stand back up. Hands back to your warrior 2 pose. Lunge into that front knee. Breathe out. Right hand goes down to your right knee. Breathe in. As you breathe out, reach forward to the armpits, come over your knee. Left hand slightly over to the left side, in front of your left foot. And breathe in. And bring your right foot up, come into your half moon. You can stay here, or if you want, you can twist up. Maybe bring your hand up, maybe look to the side. But try and keep that right foot extended behind you. Try and keep that balance. And as you breathe out, fold forwards, both hands to the ground. And as you breathe in, hands to chest. And come into your warrior 3. And as you breathe out, stand up. And release your hands. And breathe. As you breathe in, reach up. Breathe out. Palms to the ground. Forward fold. Breathe in. Come halfway up. Breathe out. Palms to the ground. Right foot back. Left foot back. And as you breathe out, come halfway down. Breathe in, come up into your upward cobra. Breathe out, come back into your downward dog. And hold here for 3, for 2, for 1. As you breathe in, just come straight back into your upward cobra. Release your feet, look up. And as you breathe out, come back into your charge pose. You can do that just one more time. Breathe in, come all the way forward, look up into your upward cobra, knees off the floor. Breathe out. Come back into your downward dog. Breathe in. Come forward into your upward cobra. Untop your toes. Breathe out. Come into your child's pose. And breathe in. And sit up in that starting position. Finish off the class. I'm gonna face the screen. So if we come back to that seated position. And from here, come up onto our knees. Toes tucked under. And palms behind you. And from here, I'm just going to do a few gentle pulses, keeping the chest and the thighs in line, so there's no bend, not bending forward. Your back's nice and straight. And breathe out. And as you breathe in, just try and move your shoulders back and forward. And you can go as far as you want or as little as you want. But try and keep that stillness and that straightness in your body. And breathe in and go back and breathe forward. Breathe in and back and forward. And one more time. Breathe in and go back and forward. As you breathe out, come down onto your toes. So your toes are tucked underneath you. And your heels are slightly out, so you can put your palms onto your heels. And breathe out. And as you breathe in, I want you to try and push your hips forward as far as you can and look back, but don't let your neck relax. It's called a camel pose. And breathe for 3, for 2, 1. And as you breathe out, release and come back to sit on your toes. Breathe in, come up onto your knees. As you breathe out, kick your right leg out to your right. Untuck your left toe, keep your knee, your hip, and your shoulder in line. You keep your knee and your right heel in line as well. So you've got that symmetry going through your body. And breathe in, reach up with your left hand. Breathe out and reach over to your right. And hold for 3, for 2, for 1. And as you breathe in, rotate your hand all the way down to wherever it lands on your left hand side. Try and keep your right heel, your left knee, and your left palm in line. And as you breathe in, reach your right arm up and over as if you're trying to touch your right hand with your left, or your left hand with your right. And hold here for 3, for 2, for 1. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, right palm down to the right hip, sit back up, and then kick your right leg out in front of you. Tuck your back foot, your left foot under, and from here, reach your left arm up, left arm down to the outside of your right knee. Right hand to the small of your back. And as you breathe out, come into that twist for a second. And breathe in and release. And come back to kneeling. Then we start again on the other side. So breathe in and kick your left leg out. Left heel, left knee, left heel, right knee, right hip, right shoulder in line. Keep that symmetry. Breathe in and reach up with your right hand. Breathe out and reach over and hold for 3, for 2, for 1, and breathe in, and as you breathe out, rotate your hand all the way down to the floor wherever it lands, as long as it's in line with your right knee. And as you breathe in, bring your left hand all the way over your head, however far it goes, as if it's trying to reach for your right hand, and hold 3, for 2, for 1. And as you breathe out, left hand to left hip, and sit back up, come up onto your knees, and kick your left foot out in front of you. Hands by your side, breathe in, right hand comes up, reach up, breathe out, right hand comes down to the outside of your left knee. And as you breathe in, twist towards your left, for 1, and release, and bring your knee back in, so that you're kneeling on both knees. Come back onto your heels. And from here, release your feet. So basically, you're sitting on the tops of your feet. Bring your hands out behind you so that they're just over shoulder width apart. Just over your shoulders, just behind your shoulders. And keep your legs out and lower your butt to the floor. Breathe out, and as you breathe in, come up into your reverse tabletop. You can put your head back if you want, but don't let your hand loose. For 3, for 2, for 1, breathe in, and as you breathe out, lower your butt to the floor. Kick your legs out in front of you. Hands to knees. Give your shoulders a little roll. Maybe have a little twist from left to right. Loosen yourself up a little bit. Bring your palms down. Again, just behind your shoulders. Feet out in front of you, nice and straight. And as you breathe in, try and lift your whole torso, except for your heels and the palms of your hands off the floor. For 3, for 2, for 1. Breathe in and breathe out and release. Now staying in this position, I'm just going to swivel around so that you can see what I'm doing. You can bend your knees a little bit. Keep your heels on the floor, bend your knees, get your hands, just tuck them underneath your thighs. And the first thing I would like you to try and do is try and sit up straight. Get that length in your spine. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, just melt your body forward so that your stomach comes onto your thighs, and you're bending over and you're stretching forward. At the same time, if you want to release your knees, you can. If you want to keep them up there, you can. No right or wrong. Just go as far as you want and come into that seated forward fold. And then hold where you want. For 3, for 2, for 1. And come up and breathe in. Put your arms out behind you, spread your legs a little bit. Give your hips a little wiggle. Give your feet a little wiggle from side to side. Now just loosen up your hips. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, bring your heels together and knees apart into cobbler's pose. And again, it's up to you how far you want to go. Flap your knees a little bit if you want. Maybe rock them from side to side, one side and the other, maybe both. to you. And as you breathe in, just kick your legs out in front of you. So basically you've got a nice little triangle, an inverted triangle between your legs. Yeah? Again, hands on knees, on the tops of your knees. Breathe in and get that length to your spine. And as you breathe out, try and keep that length in your spine and just fold forwards. Your palms on the floor. And there's no right or wrong. Just go as far as your body allows you to. That's good enough. And hold for 3, for 2, for 1. And breathe in. And as you breathe out, sit back up. Put your right hand by your right hip. Breathe in. Reach your left arm up. And as you breathe out, just reach over your right shin. And stretch again. And again, it's up to you as far as you want to go, or as far as your body will allow you to. Yeah? For 3, for 2, for 1. Breathe in and sit up. Hands to center. Left hand to left hip. Breathe in. Right hand comes all the way up. Breathe out. Right hand comes to the outside of your left shin. And then from there, you can stretch as far as you want. Or maybe not. Up to you. For 3, for 2, for 1. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, sit back up. Bring your heels back together again. So your arms are, your feet are out in front of you. From there, we're just going to do a few sit-ups, work on the abs, and then we're going to finish off. So put your hands, palms to the floor, about where your knees are. The further back you want to go, the easier it will get. The further forward you want to go, the harder it gets. It's up to you. Yeah? Put your palms on the floor. Point your toes up. Breathe in. Get that length to your spine. And as you breathe out, just lift your heels off the floor. For 1, for 2, for 3. Keep going till 5. Or if you want, if you find that hard, just lift 1 foot at a time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. And then from here, breathe in, get that length to your spine again. Give your shoulders a nice little roll. And as you breathe out, kind of half lay back. Bring your heels off the floor. Knees in line with your shoulders. Hands forward. Come into your boat pose. For 3, for 2, for 1. And breathe out and release. Feet forward. Breathe in, get that length into your spine. Breathe out, just roll back and down onto your mat. And breathe in and breathe out. As you breathe in, reach your hands up and over your head and all the way back. And breathe out. And as you breathe in, raise your legs up and bring your hands up to meet your shins. And breathe in and lower them all back down. And breathe out, hands to shins. And breathe in and open up. And breathe out, hands to shins. And breathe in and open up. And breathe out, hands to shins. One more time. Breathe in and open up. Breathe out, hands to shins. And then fold your feet down, hold your shins. And just bring them down, yeah, so that your heels touch your glutes. And as you breathe out, just kick your feet out so that the fingers of your tips touch your heels. and they're kind of pointing away from you. Yeah. And breathe out. And as you breathe in, lift your hips up off the floor. Come into a bridge pose. For 3, for 2, for 1. And lower yourself down to the floor. And if you want, you can do a little variation of that. Breathe in, reach your arms back, breathe out, bring your hands down by the palms, by the sides of your ears. And as you breathe in, come up into your wheel. For 3, for 2, for 1, and release. And lower yourself down to the floor. Release your hands down by your sides. Breathe in and bring your knees into your chest, feet up, and then from there, maybe kick your feet up into a shoulder stand. To get better into your shoulder stand, lower your knees until your knees touch your forehead. Get your hands nice and deep into your lower back so that your chin is also touching your chest. And breathe in and re-extend your legs. For 3, for 2, for 1. And breathe in. And as you breathe out, lower your feet over your head. Nice and slowly, all the way down till your toes touch the floor. You come into a plow pose. For 3, for 2, for 1. And bend your knees slightly till your knees touch your head. Put your hands to the floor. And ever so slowly, just roll yourself 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way down to the floor, till your lower back hits the floor. And then slowly release your legs. Spread your legs, your heels apart, palms facing up. And just relax and breathe. This is our final pose. This is called a corpse pose. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose and a nice exhale out through your mouth. And then continue to breathe in and out through your nose at whatever pace you want. And your pace is a good pace. No right, there's no wrong. And then when you're ready, give your fingers and toes a little wiggle. Maybe roll your feet around, maybe roll your wrists around. And however you want, however slow you want to go or fast you want to go, it's up to you. Bring yourself up into a seated position. Keep your eyes closed. breathe. And in yoga, as a sign of respect to each and every one, we finish by saying namaste. And that's just a sign of respect. Thank you for your practice. Thank you for joining the class. I ain't gonna say that I miss where you are, because I don't, but I miss who you are. And you're people of colourful, characteristic, you've got personality, and you've got loads of potential, you know. And I hope to see you all soon. From everyone in Live Karma Yoga, the whole team, yeah. Wish you all the best, and take care of yourselves and each other. See you soon.